This is Paul Sandeman. I'm the founder of Contractor Staffing Source, where we've recruited over 1,000 people and we've gone over 200,000 resumes to find them. In doing that process, we've learned about how to recruit. We recruit for a lot of residential remodelers. So I'm going to explain today from our practice of doing this for years and being very good at it. We've got 95% chance of success. Well, if you want to do it on your own, the best practices for hiring if you're a residential remodeler. Okay, we're going to start with one, the art of the job ad. Now, the job ads can be killer. And with ChatGPT, you can do whatever you want to do. Just put in, I'm a residential contractor and I want to recruit a person, explain what you're looking for. ChatGPT will entirely write it from beginning to end and just keep going over it. Use ChatGPT to write a good job ad. And it'll work for project managers, labor, anybody you want, just do it in ChatGPT and write a great job ad. Two, where to post the ads, literally everywhere. Where we post them as a recruiting company on 100 job boards, plus LinkedIn, plus Facebook, plus Monster, every place you can put it. So literally put it everywhere, including your suppliers on a poster if you need to. But don't try just one thing like Indeed. Put it everywhere you can possibly can. And that's the one you wrote and we're awesome in writing with ChatGPT. Number three, this is key. Respond in hours. You can't put an ad in Indeed and call it back a week later. It isn't going to work. We have 400 job openings in any given day, and we respond within minutes of the time that people apply. So it's really important. If you're going to put an ad, respond within hours, preferably minutes of the time the person applies. This means somebody in your office has to have looking at that all the time. And the minute they apply, suggest using an applicant tracking system, which makes it easier to do. That's a way of tracking applicants. We use a really good one. But make sure you get back immediately. It's like a sales call. If somebody calls you and they want their house remodeled, you're not going to get back to them in a week. Get back to them immediately because they're going to go with the first person that calls back. Same thing with the hiring. They're going to make a lot of judgments about your company as far as how fast you call them back. If they apply and you call back in 10 minutes, they're going, this company is amazing. That's what we try. We try to do half an hour. So anyhow, respond hours, not days. Next, selection process. Screen the best candidates with assessments. Use assessments to do this. We have a really good assessment. I know more about your mom if you take the thing. There's a bunch of assessments out there. You can tell their personality, their intelligence, everything you need to know for the assessment. Make sure that it's done right and make sure it's an assessment that you trust and is going to work. But do not hire anybody without assessing them. And there's a lot of stuff out there you can use. You can call them if you have any questions, but use a good assessment. That's a huge difference. You'll never hire anybody you hate if you use a good assessment. Next, do reference checks. Make sure you check the person's references. That's key. And there's like some automatic ways to do that. We have an automatic way to do it. You can do it on your own, but make sure you call their references. Otherwise, you might hire the wrong person. Lastly, background checks. There's a lot of companies that do background checks. We do background checks on everybody. Make sure that you do background checks. It's going to be key to finding the right people and making sure they work out. And you can hire companies to background checks. It can be anywhere $20 to $100, but don't hire somebody without a background check. So that's it. Make sure you write a great job ad. Make sure you post the ad everywhere. Make sure you respond within hours. Make sure you do an assessment so you know who the person is. Do the reference check and do background checks. That's the best practices and gives you the best shot of hiring the right people. If you have any questions, you can call me, contractorstaffingsource.com. I'm the founder. I'll be out any questions you want. Just so you know, we'll do this for $1,200 a month for you. So you have to do it yourself. But you want it yourself, you can do it yourself, but you got to follow all of these practices. Have a great day.